Hi guys, John with you again, and we've, after getting those two steps done, right, we got step 2, we got the bogies fitted, and step 3, there we're after fitting a few pieces onto the hull, basically, a few covers and things like that, nothing really exciting anyway. So we'll have a quick look at them and see how everything worked out. Quite nicely. Those bogies went on very, very easy indeed. I was a little bit apprehensive, thinking I was going to have to wedge something in there to keep them all up and things, but they just went on nicely. They really, really did. I was kind of, shall we say, a little bit amazed at how easy all that went. But here we go. There's our bogies all nicely fitted. Right. Look nice. Quite happy with all them. I didn't fit the drive sprockets, like I said, because of being link and length track. I mean, if I fit them and glue them in position that way, how can I be guaranteed that the track is going to lay in to each of these little grooves? Alright, so leave it off until the very end, until I have the track all made up and everything else. And when I have the track and I'm happy with the track, then I can sort of put a blob of glue in there and get them held in place. Now, speaking of track, that's what's next. Okay, that is what is next, is getting the track on and then fitting the whole the top onto the bottom. I'm going to leave that for a while, but I'm going to worry now about the tracks. And when I say worry, I'm going to worry, because they shall we say, I've been giving it some thought and been giving it, a look at what's in there and how I'm going to do it. Normally, like when you do sort of link and length tracks, you can kind of lay it all out flat, put things on and then lay them over. But you're not going to be able to do that because of this piece here. It's going to be very hard to kind of get in there. Alright, it's going to be pretty hard to get in there with the tracks. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to actually make the track and fit it and glue it in place as I'm building it, and the reason I like, say, doing them as a separate thing, you can take it all off and paint the track as a separate thing and then fit the track in afterwards. But looking at the way this thing goes, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it that way, so I'm going to have to kind of do it in place. Okay, now it doesn't actually seem that hard, believe it or not. It doesn't actually look that hard at all, so I'm going to kind of get stuck in with it. We have 3 different types of track pieces, which I've noticed are marked D1, D2 and D3. Okay, if you want to pause there and have a look at that, you can. D1, D2 and D3. Okay, there's another look at how they will go in together. Right, so we're going to have say a large piece, then a small piece, then a large piece, small piece, large piece, small piece, large, small, very large. We've got 3 sets of 3 pieces together. They're the D1s, but the instructions seem quite straightforward. That we've got 1, 2, 3 D1s sort of glued together nice and flat here, and the same for the top section. So we can say, right, we can get them up and get them glued together. Then we're starting to kind of come around the drives, the idler wheel here at the back, or at the front, should I say? Yeah, at the front. She's driven from the back. So it's literally a case of just add them along and do these little bits by section. Do a small section of them, glue them while the glue is sort of in the setting mode. Bend it around the idler wheel and let it sort of set in place. So it's going to be fiddly. It's not going to be easy or straightforward. I'm going to get one done, and we'll come and we'll have a look at it, and I'll tell you how that went for me, and hopefully it goes easy enough, and then if it goes easy enough, then just repeat it then for the other side. So that's what's going to be in the next update. But so far so good, everything is going together quite nicely. I'm not sort of, this is the only bit that I'm seeing that I might have any problems with, but you know, you'll never know. It just might all fall together nice and easy like the rest of it has. I mean, I was expecting these things here, the bogies, I was expecting to have problems with them, and turned out that I didn't. So hopefully I won't have problems with the rest of it and with the tracks. So another quick update for you lads. Hope you're watching this, you know, if you're thinking of getting this kit, and you might sort of come up with a few better ideas yourself if things are, you know, but like I said, I'd followed what I'm going through so far. I've had no problems with it. Everything fits quite nicely. The top here, I've got some of the warping out of it. What I did was I kind of kept it in a really warm place for about a half an hour or so, and then what I did was I kind of wedged the two sides together, forcing it up in a slight arc, and left that then overnight. Okay, so wedged both sides in, pushed it up into kind of an arc, and had them kind of set like that overnight, and it's after taking a fair bit of that warping out of it. I've still got a little bit of a warp in there, but you know, I did a kind of a playing around dry fitting of this thing, how I'm going to fit this together. It seems to be quite good enough indicators as to, you know, how this thing will all pop together. And what I might even do is say, you know, how that fits together there at the back. Tape that in place back here, tape it in the front in one place, and then glue loads of glue in around it and leave the glue set, and then do the section that's been taped off then after that. So that should kind of keep it in place. So it'll be taped in two strong sections while you know, while the glue is setting on the rest of them, and then walk away like that. That's all I can do. It is quite a large piece there. No wonder it warped. I don't think that you could get away with that without having it warped. If you know what I mean. If you get one of these long pieces like that, I doubt if anybody has got this kit where that piece hasn't warped slightly. But once it's sort of glued into place and the side pieces are on, that should straighten everything out. And like I said, it's not really a bad warp anyway, and I got most of the warp out of it. So, right, I'm going to leave it at that. I'll catch you on the next one. Don't forget to stay tuned to the channel if you want to see the next one. You can either subscribe or just remember to do it yourself. But the easiest thing to do is to subscribe and hit the bell, and then you'll be notified as soon as I upload another video. Don't forget, get over there to the Facebook page. That's JMSM on Facebook. It's a Facebook group. You can ask to join that, and either myself or Don will let you in, and Lloyd might even let you in, and you know, you can get on board and start uploading pictures and things of your own builds. And we have a group build going on as well at the moment. We started it there Christmas Eve. It's running until the end of February, so you've still got plenty of time to get a kit and get started. It's 3 basically sections that you can kind of put something into. Section 1 is what I'm entering. It's anything that has never gone into production, like, you know, with these things they call paper panzers. I think they only actually built 2 of them, but really only for trial. Never decided not to go ahead with it due to maybe, I don't know, Allied bombing, that they couldn't get enough steel and things for them, and or any prototype. Okay, any prototype vehicle, ship, aircraft, anything at all, but as long as it's never gone into full production, then it's acceptable into that section. Section 2 will be anything from Zvezda. Yes, any kit at all from Zvezda, any scale, any size, any freaking topic you want, as long as it's made by Zvezda. Well, made by you, but manufactured, a kit manufactured by Zvezda. You can enter into that one, or any submarine, okay, submarine of any kind, that from midget submarines right up to nuclear powered submarines. Now we've been given another little prize. Okay, we now have 2 prizes, and they'll all be done as a case of anybody that finishes is entered into it, and it'll be done on a kind of a first name out of the hat type thing, and that will be all announced on the 17th of March. I'll be doing the draw for that. More information on the second prize will be coming tomorrow. That's Friday night live stream. Okay, join the live stream. I'll be doing a live stream every Friday night, and this week I will be talking about the group build. Okay, I'm going to kind of come up with some form of list of people that have already posted what they're going to build, because if you're going to build something for it, first of all you have to put up your photograph up on the Facebook page showing an unstarted kit, and then at the end of February then you can, or anytime from February, 1st of February on, you can start posting your finished build, and they will all be entered into the draw. So I'm going to leave it at that, lads, and I'll catch you on the next one. So like I said, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, and go out and buy yourself a kit, build it and enjoy it, and until then, be nice to one another.